Think you know your 80s movies? This 80s movie quiz will test your skills. Keep track of your score, and let's see if you can pass this 80s movie challenge. Quiet on the set. Action. Question 1. In Ghostbusters, what is the original profession of the main characters before they start catching ghosts? A. Police officers. B. College professors. C. Journalists. Or D. Electricians. You have 6 seconds. Lock in your answer. What was their job? Was ghost busting more lucrative? Time's up. The answer is B. College professors. Question 2. The line "I'll be back" is a famous quote from which 1980s movie? A. RoboCop. B. Predator. C. Die Hard. Or D. The Terminator. You have 6 seconds. Who said the iconic line? Did you know it was improvised? Lock in that guess. Time's up. The answer is D. The Terminator. Arnold delivers it as the T-800 before, driving a car through the front of the building. Question 3. In Back to the Future, what kind of car is turned into a time machine? A. Ferrari. B. Corvette. C. DeLorean. Or D. Toyota. You have 6 seconds. Quick, before you miss the lightning strike. Make Doc Brown proud. Hit that 88 miles per hour winning answer. Time's up. The answer is C. DeLorean.
Did you know DeLorean sales in real life weren't great? After Back to the Future, the car basically became a cult icon, and fans still build replica time machines today.
Question 4. In The Karate Kid, what is the name of Daniel's wise mentor? A. Mr. Tanaka. B. Mr. Sato. C. Mr. Miyagi. Or D. Mr. Takagi. You have 6 seconds. What is his name? He teaches all sorts of martial arts, but also life lessons too. Which is the right answer? Time's up. The answer is C. Mr. Miyagi. Wax on, wax off. And suddenly you're blocking punches. Question 5. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, what ancient relic is Indiana Jones trying to recover? A. The Holy Grail. B. The Ark of the Covenant. C. Noah's Ark. Or D. The Spear of Destiny. You have 6 seconds. Indiana Jones looking great in a fedora, jumping off buildings. What did he want to find? Time's up. The answer is B. The Ark of the Covenant.
Did you know Raiders was inspired by the old adventure serials from the 30s and 40s? And Harrison Ford did a surprising amount of his own stunts for those big action scenes.
How are you doing so far? Passing or barely hanging on? Do me a favor. Hit like if you've learned at least one new thing so far. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. All right, back to the questions. Question 6. In The Breakfast Club, where do the students spend their Saturday detention? A. Library. B. Cafeteria. C. Gym. Or D. Auditorium. You have 6 seconds. This was an epic Saturday detention. 1 room, 5 students, and a lot of emotional damage. Time's up. The answer is A. Library. Question 7. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is set near which major U.S. city? A. New York. B. Chicago. C. Los Angeles. Or D. Boston. You have 6 seconds. Lock in your answer. Where was Bueller skipping school? How epic was this movie? I gotta go watch it after this. Time's up. The answer is B. Chicago. Ferris skips school and basically turns the city into his personal playground. Question 8. In Predator, which actor plays the leader of the commando team, nicknamed Dutch? A. Sylvester Stallone. B. Arnold Schwarzenegger. C. Dolph Lundgren. Or D. Jean-Claude Van Damme. You have 6 seconds. Invisible alien predator? Who would you want on your side? What do you think your odds would be against the Predator? Time's up. The answer is B. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Did you know Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally supposed to play the Predator in a very different-looking suit? It didn't work out sadly, and the iconic creature design we know now was created instead.
Question 9. The line "Nobody puts baby in a corner" comes from which 1987 movie? A. Pretty in Pink. B. Footloose. C. 16 Candles. Or D. Dirty Dancing. You have 6 seconds. Who didn't fall in love with this leading man? I mean, he's got the looks and the moves. Total heartthrob. Time's up. The answer is D. Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze delivers the line right before that final dance, and every girl swoons. Question 10. Which movie kicked off the buddy cop action series pairing Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh? A. Lethal Weapon. B. 48 Hours. C. Beverly Hills Cop. Or D. Tango and Cash. You have 6 seconds. Who is the dynamic duo that really started the buddy cop genre? Danny Glover played half of this duet. Which movie are they from? Time's up. The answer is A. Lethal Weapon. It helped set the template for the modern buddy cop action movie. Question 11. Aliens, 1986. The sequel to Alien was directed by which filmmaker? A. Ridley Scott. B. John Carpenter. C. Steven Spielberg. Or D. James Cameron? You have 6 seconds. Who is the director? Did they direct the first movie as well? Lock in your answer. Time's up. The answer is D. James Cameron. He took the original horror vibe and dialed the action way up.
Did you know Cameron was working on both Aliens and The Terminator around the same era? That is wild. That's 2 of the most influential sci-fi movies of the 80s from the same guy.
Question 12. In Say Anything, what does Lloyd Dobler famously hold over his head? A. A guitar. B. A boombox. C. A love letter. Or D. A bouquet of flowers? You have 6 seconds. This is an epic love story. John Cusack does a great job. He just seems like a great guy. What's the answer? Time's up. The answer is B. A boombox. He's blasting In Your Eyes in one of the most iconic romantic gestures of the decade. Question 13. In The Princess Bride, what word does Vizzini keep saying? A. Inconceivable. B. Incredible. C. Impossible. Or D. Insane. You have 6 seconds. What does he say? He's quite an odd man, and he says this a lot. What's the phrase? Time's up. The answer is A. Inconceivable. And the way he is outwitted and defeated? It's inconceivable.
Did you know The Princess Bride actually wasn't a huge hit at the box office when it first came out? But it became a cult favorite on home video, and now it's one of the most quoted movies from the 80s.
Question 14. Which 1985 adventure film features a group of kids searching for pirate treasure? A. Stand By Me. B. Labyrinth. C. Big. Or D. The Goonies. You have 6 seconds. Truffle Shuffle, Secret Tunnels, and Data's Inventions. Will they save their homes? Will they find the treasure? Time's up. The answer is D. The Goonies. One-Eyed Willie's Ship. Peak VHS-era adventure. Epic movie. Total essential. Question 15. In Top Gun, what is the call sign of the character played by Tom Cruise? A. Iceman. B. Goose. C. Maverick. Or D. Viper. You have 6 seconds. What is his call sign? Think about the sequel. That will help. What would yours be? Time's up. The answer is C. Maverick. He's the hotshot pilot who doesn't always play by the rules. Tell me in the comments what your call sign would be. I think mine would be Bambi. All right, how did you do? If you got 0 to 5, you've got 80s movie homework. If you scored 6 to 10, solid job. You grew up with a VHS player. If you hit 11 to 15, you are an 80s movie expert. Tell me in the comments which 80s movie I have to include next time. Hit that like button, subscribe, and check out our other quizzes like 2000s Trivia Night, Throwbacks, and more. And can you pass 5th grade World Geography? Stay curious.